All things have their time. All things have their place. All that is has a beginning, is for a time, and then dissolves, changes. So change is a part of human life. You are a baby, then you grow into your adulthood and you are active in the world, and you slow down, gain wisdom in your life. And if you have gained sufficient wisdom, you ideate upon the great and find your inner connection to divinity in human life. But the search for divinity, to this inner search that happens as you dedicate yourself to your own survival and the striving for happiness. But when you've gone through all the worldly happiness, or life has created so much struggle for you, you turn to spirituality. You turn to finding your happiness in the divine. That source of happiness, that infinite home of homes, that solid rock of your existence, is always there, always there. For it is the reality of your existence. There is none other than the infinite Brahma. There is only the one eternal one, embodying in all of creation. But the mind and body, being a part of that created experience, see separation and duality. It is only through going beyond the mind to the supraconscious mind, beyond the ordinary mind, to the supraconscious mind, that you find the ability to perceive beyond the mundane and the sense of ego into your cosmic essence, and see that you yourself are made of divine essence. You yourself embody divinity in who you are. You think yourself an ordinary person. You think that perhaps you are less than others, or that you are struggling, that you are attached to your worldly life, to success. You strive for meaning. But when you expand the supraconscious mind, when you expand the deep unconscious, or should I say consciousness, you go beyond that limited sense of identity with the body and mind, the ego self that identifies, I am this body and mind. I am my experiences. You go beyond that I am, and you look at the spirit that is embodying in your I am experience. That is divinity, the Atman, the consciousness, aware being. And the Atman, as you know, is the same as the Paramatma, the aware beingness that knows your existence, is the same as the aware beingness that is in all that is. Your existence is a dream in the mind of this great awareness, this great beingness. It is a creation. Some may even say a simulation within the mind of the infinite. And when you step outside of the dream, of the belief that you are this body and mind, that you are limited, born, exist a time, and die. When you step outside of that in deep meditation, you realize that that whole scenario is an illusion, very engrossing, like a movie, a very engrossing movie with its ups and downs. Your aware beingness has been engrossed in the movie of you, and you have experienced the pain and difficulty and the happiness and rewards that come in that particular movie of you, that belief in you as a small ego identity that is consciousness living in an I feeling, owning body, mind, karma, and that you have taken on body after body, exploring, researching, experiencing in this movie of your existence. But the you that has existed in this movie of your perceived individuality and the drama that takes place in life, that you, that consciousness that perceives even your I feeling, perceives your existence, that is your real self, the self of yourself. That is the one divinity. There is a reality beneath the dream, beneath the simulation, if you will, beneath the illusion. There is a more solid reality. Everything exists within the one consciousness. All creation exists, is an embodiment, a projection within the one consciousness. That infinite beingness has woven the stars in the sky, the order of creation, in the embodiment of Shakti, Prakriti, the Mother Nature. It has created the infinity of form. It has woven the dream, the simulation, the illusion that you are participating in. But when the movie has ended and it goes blank, the screen is there on which the movie is projected. And that screen is being, conscious, aware, intelligence, beingness. God is not some high and holy being outside of yourself. God rests within, in your true nature, and rests all around you in the true nature of all forms. When the dream peels back from the eyes, the illusion peels back, and the reality is seen. When you step outside of the simulation, of the illusion, you see there is only this one infinite consciousness, aware intelligence, beingness, God. There is only the one, neither male nor female, nor any attribute that the mind can create, Conscious beingness is. Love is. Peace is. Infinite being is. And within it, within the body, the consciousness body, the aware beingness, the play of creation goes on playing out in unimaginable ways that the mind of a human being can fathom no more than the mind of an ant can fathom. There is nothing wrong with the dream. There is nothing wrong with the simulation. It plays out in endless ways. And you, infinite divinity, embodies you within itself. And caught in the mind and body, believes itself to be limited, to have birth and death, to struggle for happiness and well-being, to accumulate experiences and karma, to drive forward and embody again and again and again, until the consciousness bound in the dream, in the simulation, awakens and realizes that it is not the dream. You are not the dream. You are the dreamer. The dreamer embodies in your form, in your thoughts, in your form, in your experiences, and in all the people around you, all the animals, all the plants, even the inanimate objects. When the eyes are awake, the bliss of seeing that love that is the glue of the universe, that passion, that love, that is infinite being, seeing it in every form, in your form, in the food, in all that is. Life becomes a flow in divine presence. There are still hardships, difficulties, physical problems, mental problems, but there is the knowledge of the One, the knowledge that you are never alone. The divinity that is in your own mind, your own heart, your own soul, within and without. You are immersed in divine essence. Open your mind. Let your consciousness free from the boundaries, the constrictions of ego. Let your consciousness fly. Let it soar to the essence, which is the divinity in you and all around you, your own real nature, deep, deep love, peace. Be in that. Drop into that reality. It is the substantive reality, the truth of your being, available to you anytime you turn and just sincerely accept and surrender into that infinite love. It is always there, always. All right? Namaskar.